Let's be honest, the Marvel Universe films have been among the most fascinating films to be released in recent years. They've tugged at our emotions more than people want to admit, and the stories they've left us with are unparalleled. But did you know that some of the performers in your favorite Marvel movies cry during some of their scenes? Here are the 10 Marvel movie scenes where actors cried. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Alright, let's get to it. At number 10, Chris Evans has maintained his status as one of Marvel's most famous performers. In his career, the 39-year-old has had a lot of success. However, he's most recognized for his roles in superhero flicks such as Fantastic Four and Avengers. For the past few years, he's played Captain America, and he's given fans a memorable performance. He became so well known that he's now regarded as one of the highest paid actors in the world, and he'll almost certainly continue to play a key role in all future Captain America films. Maybe. Chris was so moved by his time working on the Marvel series that he publicly admitted to crying during the Avengers Endgame premiere. He claims to have cried at least 6 times while viewing the film, demonstrating how important the series was to him. At number 9, Bury Me in the Ocean. This scene from the film Black Panther was a bit of a shock. We all know that there's been a lot of racial conflict in the world throughout the years. However, seeing it treated so seriously in a Marvel film shows how bigotry can tear the world apart. Black Panther may not have been as well received as some of Marvel's other films, but it resulted in one of the series' most powerful scenes. T'Challa appears in the scene and offers to rescue Eric. He, on the other hand, rejects. He said to bury him beside his ancestors who leaped from ships in the ocean, because they realized that death was better than not having freedom. At number 8, many Marvel fans were moved to tears when Tom Holland said, "I miss him." The renowned Tom Holland, who played Peter Parker in Spider-Man Far From Home, performed this scene. We all know that Peter Parker and Tony Stark have a strong bond. Parker must have been exhausted when he had to bid Tony farewell for the last time. They enjoyed an unrivaled father-son relationship in the Marvel Universe. To say that Tony's death had a significant impact on Peter would be an understatement. Peter expresses his affection for Tony Stark in this scene. One of the most difficult emotions we can experience in life is having to let go of a loved one. At number 7, who can forget Paul Rudd's iconic performance of Scott Lang? Paul Rudd was entrusted with performing one of the most difficult scenes he'd ever done in Avengers Endgame. He's most known for being a stand-up comedian, and this sequence put his acting skills to the ultimate test. Cassie Lang had spent her entire childhood isolated from her father, Scott Lang. The two reconciled near the end of Avengers Endgame, with Scott sadly understanding how much of his daughter's life he had missed. At number 6, continuing with Tony Stark's position in the Avengers universe.
Sit the donut.
I told you I don't want to join your super.
A particularly tough scene to portray was Captain America dropping his shield. Tony was known to be one of the most sympathetic and well-rounded characters in the series, but through no fault of his own, he suffered PTSD and had violent outbursts from time to time. Tony lashed out at Captain America in one especially tense confrontation, telling him to throw down his shield since he didn't deserve it. This sequence was from Captain America's Civil War and depicted Tony's influence on the other Avengers. Number 5, at the premiere of the Avengers Endgame, Chris Evans struggled to keep his composure. What about Chris Hemsworth, though? He's been playing Thor since 2011, and he's been a part of the series for almost a decade. He's also one of the world's highest paid performers, and Avengers Endgame will put his emotions to the test. Chris Hemsworth claims that he cried more than Chris Evans. At number 4, Groot is a well-known figure in the Marvel Universe, but it wasn't until the release of Guardians that he became famous. He's most known for his catchphrase, "I am Groot." In his final minutes on life, though, he brought audiences to their knees when he finally changed his tone. Groot changed his slogan for the first time when he realized he was about to die, proclaiming, "We are Groot."
I am Groot.
Whoa!
Hey!
At number 3, after this homage to Stan Lee was performed, there were no dry eyes in the house. Captain Marvel's opening credits featured a tribute to Stan Lee, featuring photographs of him from his early years throughout until the end of his life. At number 2, another sorrowful event in the Marvel Universe occurred when Peter Parker said, "I don't feel so good," which is one of the most painful Marvel scenes to date. Peter also said, "I don't want to go," in that scene over and over again, which clarifies his character's feelings at the time.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go, sir. Please. Please.
And at number 1, when Tony Stark finally realized it was time to say goodbye, it was the most tragic moment in Marvel. The sight of his death in Avengers Endgame hit everyone hard since they knew it was the last time they'd see him. Fans' hearts were broken by the way he performed this scene. Well guys, thank you for making it to the end of the video. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to sub and ring that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time here on Marvel 10s. Bye bye.